Okay, so I'm gonna go with a post Final Combat tier list. So even I'm talking about even after they just nerfed Peacemaker. Okay, so undoubtedly number one in the game right now is this character. Undoubtedly. Okay. Before it was like, it could be Peacemaker or Johnny. No, it's without a doubt Johnny Cage now. Like before I had my doubts. Like I was like, it could maybe be Peacemaker. I personally pre-patch Final Combat. I had pre-patch Final Combat. I had Peacemaker top sorry, pre-patch Final Combat I had Johnny Cage top one, but and post-patch is like without a doubt now. Okay, the reason why is because the torpedo nerf I thought was insignificant and or it buffed him, but actually a few characters can actually punish him. And it made going in or against his zoning way easier, so I actually think he might Peacemaker might actually have bad matchups now. And the moment Peacemaker actually has bad matchups is the moment that he's not top one anymore. Because I actually truly believe Johnny Cage doesn't have a single bad matchup. Okay? So, bad matchup number one. Okay? This character has no bad matchups, not a single bad matchup in the game. He does not lose to Reiko. He does not lose to Shao. He has not a single bad matchup in this game. He like 6'4", it's like half the cast. Goes 5'5" with the other. Okay? People say he has no mix. He literally keeps strike throwing you to death. I just throw you forward or backwards, which is what I did. I'm like, he gets guaranteed throws off of everything. And remember, I play Chameleon, so if I back throw you, you're gonna eat shit. Okay? And so like my personal game plan with Johnny Cage is that when I'm playing him, this is the shit I be doing. My game plan is get to Kitana. My game plan is get to Kitana, and then I'm just gonna do this all day. Because I have a 9-frame mid, and you're not going to interrupt me. I'm going to get to Kitana, and I'm just going to keep looping this. And I'm going to get to Mileena, and then I'm going to keep looping this, because this is also a 50-50. It may seem insignificant, but doing this is a 50-50. And I already showed you the situation afterwards. And then you're like, oh, just take the forward throw. Yeah, just take the forward throw, buddy. Yeah, just take the forward throw. Just take the forward throw, bro. Yeah, just take the forward throw, bro. And into Gleam, like it's too much. It's too much. Anyways, Johnny Cage literally has everything. That is why he's number one in the game. Second best character in the game, then it's Peacemaker. Peacemaker, he's he's kind of heast. I'm not even trolling. He's kind of heast. The amount of like uninteractivity that he can do with the other player is just a little too much, I think. PM's torpedo is still really broken. His zoning is still really broken. His mix-ups are still really broken. Force field legitimately negates like the fact that he has force field just 6-4 is half the cast alone. That he has force field. He just presses force field and he just 6-4 is half the cast instantly. It's just so funny. Okay, these are your top two. Like without a doubt, IMO. These characters are in their own tier. I'm not even joking. I actually think these characters are in their own tier. Okay. These characters are just like Johnny Cage plays the game the best. Like he plays Mortal Kombat the best. But then Peacemaker is just like, yo, I'm heast. Okay. So as a result, I'm gonna set this as like S plus, right? I'm gonna set this as F plus, and then I'm gonna make it like a. Oh no! I'm trolling. I need to make like a new node. How do I make a new node? Add a row above. There we go. I'm gonna do S. So S plus and then S. How about that? S plus and then S. That's how I'm feeling right now. S plus S. Okay. So I actually think these characters are no tier. Then we have the rest of the S tier characters. Your S tier characters are like Tanya. I think she's one of the best characters in the game right now. She's so fucking stupid. You got characters like, let me see. She's just so solid. Like, Tanya's like one of the most solid characters. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? Hold up. Sorry. Sindel is like right here. Okay. If these two characters above didn't exist, I think Sindel would be the best character in the game. I'm not even trolling. Like, if Johnny Cage and Peacemaker didn't exist, I think Sindel would easily be top one. She just kind of has everything. She touches you. She plays you to death. She has some god zoning, very high melee damage. just solid all around. Like she's just really cheap. Really good mix up. Auto shimmy. And then when you pair her with Lao Hat or Tremor, like she just becomes really broken. She can actually, she's one of the few characters in the entire game that can play with like 10 different cameos. Characters that can do that are really broken, by the way. Johnny Cage is also a character that can play with like 10 different cameos, but Sindel can really play. She can play with like 10 different cameos. Then we got Tanya. Tanya is like just really solid. She's just really solid. She's very strong. Kind of, you know. She's like the Chun-Li. You can't really go wrong picking Tanya. She just kind of has an answer to everything. Her only issue is that her movement is kind of shit, but she makes up for it when you have guidance, where you're just like, I'm gonna fucking be on ice skates now. But overall, she needs to use meter for damage, which I think kind of sucks. And sometimes it can feel like you're not doing a lot with her. But other than that, she's really good, really strong with Chameleon, really strong with Kano, armor launchers, really good chip. She's just a really good character. Then at number 5, we have Kenshi. Now we have Kenshi. Here's the thing about Kenshi. Here's the thing about Kenshi. And people are gonna hate me for saying this, but I actually don't think this character is as good as people think he is. So don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He has the best, and I mean the best win condition in the entire game. So let me explain. Kenshi does have the best win condition in the entire game. Absolutely. He has the best win condition in the entire game. But the issue with Kenshi is that while he has the best win condition in the entire game, he loses to like actually 10 different characters. I'm not even trolling. He actually loses to like 10 different characters. It's pretty bad. Like the other 10 characters that he doesn't lose to, he's broken as fuck. He's broken as fuck. But the other, like, he actually loses to like 10 characters. So like, you actually just counterpick this character with like 10 characters. Okay? He loses to like Reiko. He loses to like Johnny Cage. I honestly think if Peacemaker's not his worst matchup, that matchup is like 7-3. Sindel's also like 7-3. Tanya's also like, he loses a lot of matchups. Okay? He loses a lot. And I mean a lot of matchups. Okay? It's bad. He gets killed by Tanya, gets killed by Sindel, gets killed by PM, gets killed by Johnny, gets killed by Ashra. Like, he gets killed by a lot of characters. Okay. That character's not. He's broken when he touches you, but he just loses the. Oh, he gets killed by Shao Khan as well. He super gets killed by Shao Khan. But yeah. He just has a lot of bad matchups. That's my issue with him. Every Kenshi will tell you that like Shao kills his character too. If you play Lao Hat against like Kenshi, it is just so bad. I almost retired Hayate off of Kenshi when I played Shao Kahn. That shit is so stupid. Yeah, that's the thing though. He has the best win condition. It's like the one punish he wins. But that's the thing. Against like 10 of these characters, good luck getting that hit. Like I'm not even trolling. Good luck getting that hit against like half these characters. Anyways, moving on. Who else is in S tier? Liu Kang. Liu Kang is just all around solid. He's just really good strike throw, 6-frame punishment, really good zoning. He's like your Ryu. He's like a more broken Ryu. He's very good. Very good. Very strong. Cheap ass character. Don't worry, I'll get to him. I do think he's top 10. So. Then we got. Oh, sorry. Before Liu Kang, Asha's right here. Asha's like, wait, it's better than Liu Kang. I'm sure you guys all saw what Brazil was doing. Okay, I don't need to explain myself at Final Combat. I think this bitch is so broken. I think her buttons are broken. I think her damage output is broken. I think the way she can just armor you and just be safe is broken. Everything I see about this character, I think is really stupid. Even though I don't think the 4-3 mix is real, she can do it to crush you. So if you're not looking for it, you kind of explode. This bitch is broken as fuck. She just has a really good matchup chart too. She has like one of the best matchup charts in the entire game. And then her damage output is insane. And a lot of characters she kind of just gleams like really badly, like really badly. Yeah, she is cheap, and she has she can play with a lot, and I mean a lot of cameos. She can play her strike throw. You can play her with Chameleon. You can play like complete dog shit. Character's fucking stupid as hell. Okay, then we have this bitch. I'll put it in front of Liu Kang. Some of the most Damaging zoning in the tie game. If Peacemaker didn't exist, she would have the best zoning in the game. Free. She would have the best zoning in the game. Free. Her damage output is some of the most absurd damage output I've ever seen of a character. You get hit by anything, you lose like 35. You get air to air, you're losing 35. She unblockable loops you to death in the corner. She pairs really well with Chameleon. Has a pretty decent auto shimmy. It's not the best, but it's pretty decent. The character's cheap as fuck. In fact, out of every player that I played at Final Kombat, the person I wanted to play the least was Faisal. I'm not even joking, because I was just like, if Faisal's Kitana is like super heast, like he'll actually fuck me up. And that is to say, I really fuck with you, Faisal, but I think out of all the Katanas I've played, I think Metro's a little better. Just a tiny bit. I think fundamentally speaking, I think Metro's a tiny bit better. And that's how he trained me in this matchup. Because playing Retro had me so fucking livid. And I was just like, if you play like Retro, I'm gonna be really mad. I'm not even joking. I'm like, if you play like Retro, I'm gonna be really mad. But the issue that this is me critiquing. This is not me even trying to flame you, Faisal. The issue that I saw you have, and it wasn't just against me, but other players, is that you try to guess too much where the opponent's gonna be, which is a huge problem. You don't want to guess when you're playing footsies or where the opponent's gonna be. You just want to play solid and play reactionary. But you tend to guess a lot with like back twos, because like you know that people get frustrated by when you're zoning them, and then they try to dash up and then they dash into your back two. You don't want to do that. You just want to do it on reaction, essentially. So you fish a lot against a lot of players, and then some players, like for example, like Nicholas, will check you for that. And Retro doesn't do that. Retro just waits for you to hang yourself, like, which is why it was playing against Retro was really difficult for me, because he legit just waits for me to hang myself. And so if I'm not doing anything, he's not doing anything, he starts zoning me. It's like really irritating. He was by far the most irritating Kitana I've ever played. So I do commend Retro for helping me a lot with that matchup. Anyways, this bitch is broken. She kind of has everything as well. Really good checks, really good damage. Yeah, she's just very good. And I'm playing her with Chameleon. Yeah, you feel like you're a god. Then we have Reiko. Where the fuck is this character? Then we have Reiko. So I explained this. If there's any Tekken players in chat, they'll understand what I'm saying when I say this. So let me explain Reiko. So Reiko in Tekken, there's a saying called small Tekken and big Tekken. Okay, so Reiko's small Tekken means the very minimum, the very bare minimum. I'll actually demonstrate this. I'll actually demonstrate this right now. And I kind of want people to pick up this term, like small MK, big MK. Okay, so let me explain small MK to everybody real quick, right? Small MK would be, it's the very bare minimum. The very bare minimum. It just pokes down. How good is your down 1? How good is your down 3? How good is your down 4? Basic strike throw, okay? This is your basic, like your sweeps, like that, right? That is your small MK. And then big MK is like when you're like right here, right? It's like, what's my half screen footsie button? Like, so the reason why Johnny Cage is so broken the way he is, it's because he has the best small MK in the entire game. He has a 9 frame. He's the only character when he's right here in this range with the very bare minimum. He has a 9 frame. He has a broken ass down 1, broken ass down 3, broken ass sweep, broken ass pokes that all leave him to be +4, right? Like if I pick Peacemaker, for example, if I'm stacking you with pokes and stuff like that, right? His small MK is not too bad. It's not too bad until you press down 1, right? Oh my god, please, always. But as you can see, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my god, bro, what? Okay, there we go. So yeah, his small MK is like decent. As you can see, he's like +3 and stuff like that. Off his pokes and stuff like that. But where Peacemaker excels is big MK. When he's like right here, this is where he excels, because he just doesn't want you to interact. This is big MK, okay? Like when he's in his win condition, he has this button as well. Like this is where he excels, and he always goes back to big MK. That's what makes Peacemaker really broken. Is he always takes you back to big MK, whereas right here, he kind of sucks because his down 1 kind of sucks, right? But his down 4 is pretty decent. But versus Johnny Cage, small MK, just the best. Is really broken. So that's the thing about Reiko. So I'm gonna go back to the tier list. That's the thing about Reiko. Okay, Reiko's small MK is one of the best in the entire game. His down four is so broken. His standing pokes are really broken. His fucking sweeps are broken. That's the thing about it. And then he has a really good like projectile on top of it. The issue about Reiko is I don't think his big MK is very good. That's the issue. But when he's up close, like he has command grab, he has a really good down one, really good jab, really good back two. Like when he's up close, you feel how broken he is up close. All right, like when he's up close and personal in your face, you feel how broken he is. All right, that's the issue about Reiko. And then the command grab stuff is cheap, really good meterless damage. Like he's solid. He's solid. You feel how stupid the character is when he's up close. His big MK is back three, yes. But the thing is, that's what I'm saying. His big MK is not very good because he has to commit with back three, right? If he commits to his back three and you block it, he dies. That's the issue with him. So his big MK is not very good. It's the same thing with Liu Kang. Liu Kang's small MK and big MK, it's good. He excels a bit more at small MK. Like the characters that are broken at big MK, Sindel is broken at big MK, Tanya's broken at big MK, Kenshi's broken at big MK, Ashura's broken at big MK, Kitana's broken at big MK. But these characters right here, he's broken at small MK, broken at small MK, broken at small MK. When they're in your face, you feel it, okay? So, moving on. Then we have this character, Shao Khan. His small and big MK are both very, very, very good. His whiff punishment is actually very good, but you have to be a little bit more committal with it. But his pokes, staggers, and mix-ups, very broken, and then he has a really cheap win condition. Very, very cheap win condition. He touches it and you fucking die. And I'm glad there was a Shao Kahn in top 8, okay? I was so happy. I was like, everybody's seeing how broken this character is. I'm glad, because this character's fucking stupid as fuck, okay? His small MK is very good. And though he lacks at safely checking the opponent from mashing, but he makes up for it by mixing you. So, and then Glaive kind of just offsets a lot of his issues. I'm not even joking. Who do I put in front? Then we have this character, which is funny. This character's funny. So his big MK is complete dog shit. Okay, like he has no advancing normals, none of that shit. Complete dog shit. His small and the thing is, his small MK is okay as well. But the issue that makes him cheap is that he has an actual auto shimmy and he has a safe armor launcher. And it's the fact that he just has a safe launcher. If he didn't have a safe armor launcher, that by law this character would, like, I'm not even joking. If he didn't have a safe armor launcher, this character would be like right here. But because he has a safe armor launcher, it doesn't matter how good your big or small MK is. At any point, he's just gonna let it rip, and they're gonna explode if you get hit by it. His mix-ups are very good. He pairs really well with Janet. But other than that, like, he's honestly a pretty shit character until he has meter. But he has meter, then he's a fucking god character. Okay. Honestly, I might be more inclined. According to the tier list, I might be more inclined to put him down. He is cheap. I'm gonna leave him right here because his win condition is very cheap. But I'm gonna leave him right here. But if there's anybody else in this, the final character in S tier, I think, would be this character. Is Rain, I think. Rain is just, yeah, his auto shimmy is really cheap. His damage output is really cheap. Like, he kind of has everything. Like, I'm not even joking. He might even be better than Lao. I'm not even trolling. I actually think it's better than Kung Lao. Actually, he might even be better than Shao Kahn. He's like right here. Yeah, Rain is very cheap. His cancel, they made his cancel pressure very real. They made his damage output is very high now. He has one of the best with punishment buttons in the entire game. Very strong mix. His big MK is very good now. His big MK used to be shit, but now it's very fucking godlike. When they added back 3, they made his big MK god. Yeah, his character is cheap as fuck. Character's mad cheap. What else? I really want to put this character up here, but people are gonna flame me for this. So I'm gonna put him right here. Raiden, No, fuck that. This character's stupid as fuck. Still, I think you guys are trolling. When they nerfed Storm Cell, he went from right here to right here. Okay, his kit is still so broken. Like I'm not even joking. His kit is still so broken. His standing 2 is +3 on block. Standing 1 is like +3 on block. Like his small MK is still very good. Like his pressure is still very good. And I think people should really investigate like Raiden Darius. Like I'm not even trolling. Raiden Darius I think is one of the more broken teams in the entire game. With how they nerfed him, his 4-4-3, yeah, 4-4-3 is still a top 5 normal. Like his big MK is very good. Small MK is very good. His legitimately his only weakness is that he has shit armor. That's legit. That is his only weakness. His only weakness is that his armor kind of sucks. But he still plays really well. Still plays really strong neutral. Still has really strong pressure. Legitimately the only issue that he has is that his armor sucks. He still has an annoying ass down 1 mind game. Storm Cell sucks, but he can still do down 1 EX Storm Cell and do an assist and be safe. Okay. He can still do it all. It's just you have to use a fucking brain. The thing was down 4 is still broken, down 1 is still broken, down 3 is still broken. He has some of the best movement in the entire game. That character, 4-4-3 does not have a gap in it. Please calm down. 4-4-2-2 also doesn't have a gap in it. Please calm down. 1-2 does not also have a gap in it. Please calm down. All right. I don't know what you're talking about gaps. Like he has no gaps. 4-2-2 is a high. It's mid high. You can't even duck it on block. It jails you. On meaty, yes. Yeah. Wow, you have to use your brain to meaty somebody. Insane. Insane. That is insane. Like, yeah, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Anyways, this character's stupid as fuck. When they nerfed Storm Cell, all they did was remove the brain dead ass players that played him. That character is still stupid as fuck. Okay. And then I think that's it for honestly your S tier. I would put Ermac there, but honestly he's right. He's like right here. If I'm being completely honest, I think he's just too high maintenance. That's all. His cancel pressure is still very strong, very broken. One of the best auto shimmies in the entire game. But his damage output is kind of low if you're not playing Janet. Is my issue. Oh yeah, I guess the Mileena would be an S tier too. Yeah, Mileena would be like right here. I'll go over Ermac a bit more. Mileena's definitely right here. This bitch has cheap-ass mix, cheap-ass damage. Legitimately, her only weakness is 1-2. Like, I'm not even trolling. She has some of the best whiff punishment in the entire game. Her big MK is very good. Her small MK is very good. She's just a walking blender. Oh, do you know how much damage she gets off a back throw with Chameleon? Meterless? Brother. When I saw this, I was like, it's impossible this character. It's anything lower than S tier. Hold on, let me show you guys this shit. I was like, so my plan B was actually, I actually have a Mileena. Hourglass knows about my Mileena too. Hourglass knows about my Mileena. I actually have a Mileena. Okay. Let me show you how much damage this bitch gets from this. Oh, sorry, I'm bad. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? That was meterless. Yeah, what the fuck? She can do shit like this. Like, this bitch is stupid as hell. That wasn't even optimal. You like... Oh, sorry. Like, doing shit like that. Like, that bitch is stupid. She can also do shit like... Nah, this character's mad cheap. Her meterless damage is very good. Like, I'm not even sure if that was optimal. That's really good meterless damage. If she has Mileena with this, you fucking explode. Like, ow. And then her 1-bar conversions, you actually just get deleted if you fucking get 1-barred. Oh, hold on. What I can do is like... do that. Oh, I fucking suck, bro. Like, her damage output is insane, I think. Yeah, this bitch is cheap as fuck. Like, I actually think this is one of the most broken characters in the entire game. And I'm surprised not more people play Mileena. She's just so solid. Really annoying pokes, plus 3 sweep, her small MK is very good, very annoying. This is one of the best down ones in the entire game. She's just so solid. She kind of has a little bit of it, and she has the best whiff punisher in the entire game. This is the best whiff punisher in the entire game, and this is the best whiff punisher in the game. This is probably the best special move in the entire game. This shit tracks you. I'm not sure if you guys know that, but this shit tracks you. So if you're jumping back, like that shit tracks you, bro. Like that shit, like that shit is so stupid. Like hello? Like 7 frames, mind you. She can just see you jumping and then fucking do it. This bitch is stupid as fuck. Yeah. She might actually even be low. Yeah, you actually might be right. She might even be low better than Reiko. She's definitely better than Rain. She is absolutely better than Rain. Yeah. Better than Reiko? Yeah, I'll put her right here. I don't think she's better than Liu Kang, but I do think she's better than Reiko. She's like right here. That bitch is cheap as fuck. I'm really surprised not more people play this character. Yeah, Kitana and her. Yeah, no, I think Katana's a little bit better because Katana's a little bit more solid. Kitana actually has no weakness. Kitana has not a single weakness that can be exploited, while there's a weakness that Mileena has that can be exploited by a couple characters. But Kitana actually doesn't have a weakness that can be exploited. That's the difference. But she's higher maintenance. Does that make sense? Like if you're playing Kitana, she's higher maintenance. Like you have to actually be really good. It's the same thing with Johnny Cage. You have to actually be really good to play Johnny Cage. Versus PM, you actually don't have to be really good to play that character. Anyways, and then yeah, finally Raiden. Yeah, Raiden's right here. Yeah, the character's cheap. Scar pre-patch like day one, Johnny. I thought you didn't have to be good with Johnny, but now I actually think at high level you have to actually be pretty decent with Johnny to actually get somewhere with him. Okay, so let's go with it and continue to A2. Yeah, Ermac, his damage output is really low. His buttons are kind of shit, IMO. But his auto shimmy and pressure is very broken, and his meter build is very broken, I think. So he's a very good character. Like, he's honestly he's very good, IMO. Back 2-4 is safe against Johnny Cage. That's the only character. Calm down. And even then, I don't know if you get a full punish. You do back 2-4, and then all I get is fucking shadow kick. I don't even get forward 1. Yeah. Oh yeah, Baraka's definitely like right here. I'm trolling. Baraka's like in the front over here. Baraka, he's just very solid. Like Baraka's probably the true Ryu of the game. I tell everybody if you don't like understand MK really well and understand the mind games really well, Baraka's pretty good at that. He's really solid. Really good, really solid. Actually, I think Omni-Man's a little bit better than Baraka, IMO. Omni-Man breaks his space really fast. He's really broken with Movado because it gives him an armament launcher and one of the best punishers in the entire game. His damage output with Movado is absurd. He hits you for like 45% meterless off of standing 1. He can jail. Oh, let me show you some cheap shit with Omni-Man. Because Omni-Man is one of my favorite characters. You guys saw it. Combo Breaker. Like, Omni-Man is legit one of my favorite characters in this game to play. I play like a fucking asshole when I play this character. But, let me show you some cheap shit. This is going to be hard to time. I'm going to set him to duck. I'm going to set him to block all. So that, like, this whiffs. Right. Watch this. This is kind of hard. Fuck. This is going to be hard to time. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm bad. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Ah. That can jail you, but you gotta be he's. Ah. Is that actually frame perfect? Is that a frame perfect jail? Cause it's +8? Oh, they didn't nerf it? Only +6 now? Did it nerf it? What the fuck? They nerfed this character? Why? Oh, in the corner. Sorry, it's better in the corner. Yeah, right. Yeah, in the corner it's a little bit better. Right. Yeah. So that shit is cheap. That all jails you. Cheap as hell. And then you ever see how much damage you lose if you get hit by standing 1? You see how much damage you lose? That wasn't even optimal. I'm pretty sure that was. I'm pretty sure that's not optimal. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? He's like, he's, and then you fucking explode. Like, this shit is so stupid. Oh, sorry. He can like. He can like. Oh, sorry. That's mad damage for just fucking getting randomly smoked by that. So much damage. So that character's really cheap, really high damage, really solid. Solid footsies. He's just an all-around menace. He's a really good counter pick character. He's very strong. Very, very strong character. Let's keep this going. He's a very annoying character. This bitch is probably the best character in A tier. Honestly, when she's fully optimized, she's right here. But until then, she's right here. The only character that can full combo punish down once. Really one of the best projectiles in the entire game. The best damage output in the entire game. Free. Very broken pressure. Very, very broken pressure. One of the only characters in the entire game that can punish footsie strings that other characters cannot use. Yeah, this bitch is really broken. I think the most broken thing about her though is, again, you can't press down one. You can't press down one. Like, and the fact that she can play random as fuck and delete you, I think, is what makes it broken. Like, let me for the people who aren't hit, for a lot of people are like, oh, that's kind of cap. Let me. Rewind. I think so, because the difference between Kitana and Mileena is that there's a weakness that Mileena can be exploited by that Kitana doesn't. Like, Kitana has no weaknesses that can be exploited, while Mileena has a weakness that can be exploited, which is the 1-2 mind game, and the -7 stuff. So that can be exploited by some characters, but Kitana doesn't get exploited by some characters. She's just all around solid. Like, do you guys even understand how much damage you guys lose if you just randomly get hit clipped by this? Like, hold up. I don't even think I'm doing this move justice. Oh, sorry, yeah. So, like, just randomly get clipped by this. It's so stupid. Oh, sorry. It's. I'm mad. Alright? Also just randomly getting sniped by that shit, okay? I'm not a good lead mate. I'm actually not a good lead mate. I'm not afraid to admit that, okay? But like, even doing shit like this is like... Oh, sorry. I think it's... Sorry. Yeah, so like this is... Like, one bar is like... Like, her damage output is so absurd, I think. Like, that was mad damage for getting whiff punished from something like that. God forbid you get hit in the corner by her, like... Oh, sorry, you're gonna get way more. Sorry. I'm sorry. Rewind those to opties. Rewind those to opties. I don't know the opties, I'm sorry. Chat. Sorry. Oh my god, please. Like, her damage output, I think, is pretty absurd. That wasn't even optimal. And like I said, the most broken thing about her is this. Oh, I bet I can get more. I'm sorry, I'm bad. Oh. Brother, you lost 42% of your life because you pressed down 1. I'm not even trolling. You lost 42% of your life because you pressed down 1. Like, even like something basic like this. You lost 31% of your life because you pressed down 1. You pressed down 1 and lost 31% of your life. That alone, it's impossible to. So the game plan with the character is so stupid because you just start doing shit like this. That's +3, and then she's like, and then she grabs you. By the way, she gets a full combo with Janet. Sorry, I'm bad. It's combo super easy actually. Yeah, like she gets so much damage from this. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. Wow, why did I hit like that? Is Peacemaker's hitbox weird? What the fuck? There we go. Oh my god! Okay, I'll do the easier. I'll do the easier version. All right, into more mix. Okay, which she does get this with Janet too. I'm mad. Yeah. Yeah, like she does get that. So she's a 50-50 ass character that mixes you. Okay, like everything she does, she just mixes you for 50. It's like really stupid. She actually just mixes you for 50. That's why this character's cheap as fuck. Also, there's something really cheap she can do. Rewind. I'm not sure if you know she could do this. The opponent has to be a little closer. Actually, I'll do it like this. If you're back into the corner, you can actually. Hold up. This is gonna be kind of hard to time, but you can actually do this. Rewind. Paying attention, Rewind? That shit is cheap as fuck. If you're back into the corner. But anyways, the character's cheap. She mixes the fuck out of you, half-lives you off of everything, and punishes down one. And I think once she's fully optimized, she's gonna shoot up to right here. Okay. Then we'll put Smoke. Smoke is like right here. I think Smoke is really solid. Solid round character. I do think it's a little bit stubby, but I think a lot of things are fixed. With Goro actually, and I'm glad more people are starting to see the power of Goro. Smoke. That shit is cheap as fuck. Yeah, the character's just all around solid. He's just cheap. He's just a cheap character. Mixes you. Very solid. Sub-Zero Chameleon is definitely like right here. Sub-Zero Chameleon in particular is like right here. Sub-Zero Chameleon is cheap as fuck. You get mixed. All his weaknesses get fixed. When he's playing Chameleon, he gets a lot of really cheap strike throw setups, a lot of cheap mix-ups, really good air mobility. The character is cheap as fuck. I'm actually really surprised not more people use Sub-Zero Chameleon. It's like I think it's one of the best teams in the game. In fact, I'm actually thinking about learning Sub-Zero next. I think the character's really cheap with Chameleon right now. Slide into like 35% meterless. It's fucking stupid as hell. Yeah, the character's just cheap. He's just very, very cheap. Back 3-3 mix and raw Mileena rolls is very cheap. Yeah, character's cheap as fuck. I just think most Sub-Zero players suck. The only Sub-Zero player that I think is actually good is Arona. And he's shown that he's really good. So, Reptile, I think he's a little bit better than Smoke. IMO, really good damage, really good pressure. I think he's. Oh, let me show you guys this. So one thing that I thought was really broken about Reptile was his sweep. So let me show you guys something real quick. So Reptile. Yeah. While I agree that Baraka plays big and small MK better, Rewind. The issue is that Lee May is eventually gonna get in, and when she does, she's going to kill you. That's the issue. Versus if Baraka gets in, I'm not really nervous. The moment Lee May's standing in front of me, I'm like I'm panicking. Okay, so her win condition is just standing next to you. Okay, so here's what's really stupid about Reptile. This move right here is probably the best sweep in the entire game. All right, he -6 and he's already over here. I thought like when I played Reptile, when you guys saw look how far that goes, bro. Like what the fuck is 11 frame low? That goes like mad far, okay? If there was anything that was broken in Reptile, I thought it was this, okay? And now with Mirado, like I don't know the optimal. I don't know the optimal, but like yeah, he essentially this is what he can do. He's like, oh yeah, it's like something like that. It's like hey, yeah. It's like something like that. It's mad cheap. Yeah, no rewind. I think this is mad cheap. I don't think this single-handedly makes Reptiles like footsies mad stupid. I think. I'm sorry. It's like, oh my god, I'm bad. I'm not a Reptile main, so sorry if these comments look ugly Reptile mains, I'm sorry. Like... Something like that. Something like that. He can take 30. I don't know about it. I've seen Honeybee delete you. His BMBs are so stupid with his team. Oh, hold up. It's like... Yeah, it's like, hold up. He can like... Yeah, so how did Honeybee do it? If Honeybee was in here, he would show this off. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, it's like something like that. It's like... Yeah. There's so much damage. I saw Honeybee do this and I was like, hello? Final Kombat, mind you. I was like, what? Oh, I'm so bad at it. How does he... Honeybee, you know the optimals! You know the optimals, just give me the optimal, bro. I don't know it. I need you to show me it. Like it's like mad damage. I'm pretty sure it's this. It's like it's mad damage. Like you see, it's like 40% or some shit like that. Like it's so much damage. Like that was meterless, mind you. That was like 40% meterless. I think this character's mad cheap. He can do a lot of really cheap shit. Like he can like. How do you do the cancel? Yeah, it's like. Yeah. Just hold down, right? Yeah. He can like. It's like Honeybee knows shit like that. It's essentially you do shit like, you're like. Oh, sorry, I'm bad. I'm sorry. It's like, yeah, it's like something like that. Yeah. It's like you do shit like that. You go invisible mid combo. Yeah, his character's cheap. And I think the cheapest thing about this team is that it's easily this. Like, oh, I think I remember the BNB actually. Like something like that. It's just cheap. I just think his team is very cheap. Very good neutral control. Very solid. Honestly, he's a very solid character. I think Reptile's very solid. I think more people should play him, especially with Lovato. Then we have Scorpion probably at the end of this list. Standing 2 is really cheap. I think more people should investigate Scorpion Jax. I think Scorpion Jax is one of the more broken teams in the game that's not being played right now. Very high meterless damage. Says fuck neutral really quickly. Yeah. Have you? I'm sure you know the Scorpion Jax like mind game, right? Like I'm surely you know the Scorpion Jax shit, right? Yeah. It's just spin to win, and it's every single time you make them block, it's just a guaranteed 10%. I think it's really stupid, and you have a lot of life. Yeah, it's very cheap, very high damage, unblockable. If you get the frame perfect, you can actually unblockable loop people to death. Like, I'll show you guys. I'm probably not gonna get it on my first try, but I'll try because I don't know how to time it. But this is actually isn't nerfed. Baraka is one of the easiest characters in the game. Remember, all the characters in H are really strong. So, yeah, he's just a really easy character to use. It's like, for example, seeing an MKX. Why is Scorpion one of the most used characters? But like, he was like mid-tier as fuck, right? He's just easy. Yeah, there's something that's really cheap about Scorpion. He can like. If that hits you on the same frame, the jump 3 and the low, that hits you on the same frame, you get launched again. It's really hard to time, but yeah, you see how it hit like that? That hit same frame. You saw that? That hit same frame. If that happens, there's nothing you can do about that, and you die. They did, but they didn't know if it hit same frame. If it hits same frame, you die. But the most cheap thing about this team is you just do shit like this. I'm sorry. Oh, it's You just lose 10% off of like everything. It's like mad cheap. And he just runs away. Like he keeps running away, and then he keeps doing it. He makes you. He's like, like it's just stupid as hell. He just keeps just spin to win. Actually, but he's solid. Really good damage. Yeah, I think more people should play him. Homelander, I don't actually know. I do think he's good. I'm just gonna put him like right here. I think he's good. I need to investigate him a bit more. He has really the thing about him that's really cheap that I've played with him for a little bit is that his pressure's really broke, his confirms are really broken. His damage is okay. But he has really good zoning. And he breaks your space. The thing that's the cheapest about him is he breaks your space really fast. That's the thing that's the cheapest thing about him. But yeah, he's okay. Geras, actually this character's a lot better than people give him credit for, so I'm gonna put him right here. Really good, really cheap mix-up. I think his damage output is really cheap. I'm glad people are starting to realize how broke Geras Motaro is, and Geras putting him on the thing. I think Geras is fucking cheap as fuck. I'm not even trolling. Yeah, I just think he's all around really good. Shang Tsung. Here's the thing about Shang Tsung. I think could be up here. He just needs the right cameo. When he had Cyrax, he was like right here. I'm not even trolling. He was like up here. But when they removed Cyrax, honestly, he's like probably like right here. I think he's better than Scorpion, that's for sure. Armac's a little too low right here for my tastes. I know. Armac being this low. Armac's probably right here. Baraka might be a little bit better than Reptile. I don't know. I don't think Baraka's better than Sub-Zero though, but I do think he's better than these characters. Is Baraka better than Sub-Zero? He might be better than Sub-Zero. I don't think he's better. I definitely don't think he's better than omni-man though. But he's definitely better than Sub-Zero. Yeah. The thing about Shang Tsung is that I just think he needs a cameo. But even then, I think his zoning and shit is so cheap. He's like right here. He's an unexplored character. He's actually gonna be my next project, I think. Cause the thing about it is that his movement's really good. His meterless damage is one of the highest in the entire game. He just has an extremely high skill ceiling. But I mean, now that I won Final Combat, I'm not really doing shit. So I think learning Shang Tsung could be really fun. That's what I plan on doing. Alright, let's enter the B tiers. Natara having 850 health is just so bad. Her best cameo is easily Chameleon. But the way they nerfed Mileena, now she just has 850 health. It is so bad. Her damage output is some of the highest in the entire game. Really good mix. Really annoying. Yeah, oh god, they made her so much worse. Havik might be better than Natara right now. I'm not even trolling. Havik's really good. Actually, Havik's probably up here. I'm not even trolling. Havik has the very bare minimum, while these characters don't have the bare minimum. Havik has really good footsies. Really good meterless damage. Has a kind of cheap win condition. His win condition with the meter him back for 1. He gets mad damage off of it. He can be played with a lot of cameos. I actually kind of want to investigate this character, Havik. Because he can do a lot of really cheap shit, I think, in neutral. And I want to investigate that a little bit more. I kind of like the way he plays. I think he can be played better. There are some game plans that I think can be investigated a bit more. But, Quan Chi, yes. I'm sorry to tell you guys. I think this is the worst character in the entire game. I'm not even trolling. Don't get me wrong. I just like Natara. I do think he has some matchups that he kills some characters in. But I'm gonna keep it a stack. I think his bare minimum is complete dog shit. I'm not even trolling. His bare minimum, I think, is complete dog shit. Let me show you. I think every character has the bare minimum, whether it's small MK or big MK. But oh my god, this character I think this character is complete dog shit. I'm not even trolling. His fastest normal is 8 frames. His fastest poke, his fastest down 1 is 9 frames. His health pool is 900. His meterless damage is kind of dog shit. That's not doing him justice. Actually, let me control him properly. Let me go proper justice. I actually do have a Quan Chi. Alright. Okay. Which has, by the way, his only footsie tool has a gap in it. Oh, sorry. You guys are right. You guys are so right. So from the beginning. His fastest normal, 8 frames. 8 frames. Okay, so you already can't punish like 80% of the shit that you're supposed to be able to punish in this game. Okay. Already. All right. You guys should be able to see it now, right? You guys. I covered it. You guys should. Okay. It's a high. 8 frames high. Is that screen not shown? My screen should be being shown. Yeah, you guys are trolling. Okay. His poke, his fastest down one. Not only is it 9 frames. Let's check the frame data on that. 9 frames and what? -10. Are you being for real right now? Ready? 9 frame down one. Teehee. Like, are you actually being serious right now? Are you guys being for real right now? So not only does this character have 900 base health, but then he has the slowest punishment in the entire game. Down one, he has a gap out of his only footsie string, which you can react to, by the way. It's 20 frames, so even if he tries to stagger it, you can tell that he's gonna, like, here. What I'll do is make it fair. So, right? So sorry. So we'll do, right? And then we'll do, sorry. Okay. Let me hide the playback. Reset on play. Sorry. Yeah, reset on playback. No, don't reset. Actually, I want you to hide this. How do I hide this? Yeah, random hidden. Okay, ready? Oh, sorry, it didn't come out. What the fuck? Well, come out. Oh, it's resetting. Okay, no wonder. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, it didn't come out. I'm trying to show you guys. Bro. Yeah, you got, because it's 20 frames, you can react to that. Oh, I trolled. Sorry. Yeah, you can react to that. Oh, I'm playing Johnny Cage. I probably can even. Oh, sorry. Didn't come out. Oh, it didn't come out. I definitely input it. I definitely input it again, bro. Come on. There we go. Yeah, this shit is so stupid. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, it didn't come out. I definitely input it. It's not coming out. There we go. Yeah. So you can react to it if you're on point. I definitely input it. But yeah, you can react to it if you're on point. And kill him. Okay, so let's do his next footsie button. Ready? -13, bro. And for what? This? For 11%. -13 for 11%. You guys, I'm just sorry. Respectively, you guys cannot look at me in the face and tell me this is not the worst character in the game. Like, respectively, you cannot. Don't get me wrong. He has some cheap shit. Like, what I do think is cheap is stuff like this is definitely a Heath button. This, I think, is supposed to be like what makes him cheap, but it's not cheap enough. If it could catch people walking forward, which it doesn't, it would be cheap, but it doesn't. That's the fact. It doesn't. You just kind of walk him down. The things that are only good about this character is this. That's good about him, and this. Those are the only things that are good about him. I do think that something that is kind of cheap is this. Like 4-2 Bone Cage, I think is kind of cheap. Because if I set him to shadow kick me, he actually can't. So, what the? I had the shadow dash. Yeah, there we go. So you see, that's kind of cheap, I think. And if you're playing, like, I do think you have to play Quan with Chameleon, but oh my goodness, like 850 health now. Like, oh my, the character, his best cameos give him like 850 health. It is so tragic. Like, doing shit like this, I think is mad cheap. Because if you get hit by this, you fucking explode. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. I actually love Quan. Like, I would love to play this character. Oh, sorry. Oh. Please. Please. Oh, I missed. I'm so bad at this. What's wrong with me? Oh, sorry. Oh. Brother! Hold up, hold up. Yeah, the combos! What is wrong with me, bro? I'm fucking bad. Yeah, okay. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty decent, I think. And then, like, shit like this is not cheap. Like, that, shit like that, I think it's kind of cheap. Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know the optimals, but, like, yeah, I think this is the worst character in the game, respectively. His pokes are all complete dog shit, all punishable on block, slowest in the game, 850 health, all his normals are unsafe. You actually have to be a better player. And the thing is, stuff like this is not even that good, I think. Like, the portal stuff doesn't even work against like half the cast. Like, the other half that kind of has to deal with it, it can be annoying, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. But overall, I actually think this character kind of sucks. Like, I'm not even joking. Shit movement. I think this character genuinely, I think this is the worst character in the game. People are like, don't sleep. No, I'm sleeping. I think this character's complete dog shit. I've tried him. I tried to make him work because I do love Quan Chi as a character. He's like one of the coolest characters. Complete dog shit. But yeah, let me see if there's anything else that's up for contention. God, because she would be right here, but oh my god, they made her have 850 health! Just give her back her full health! Oh my god! Like, oh my god, the Tara being right there is so sad. But these are probably your bottom 5 characters in the game. Like, this is like, without a doubt, like Scorpion. These characters are your bottom 5. If they kill Chameleon, this character shoots to like right here as well. Like the moment they kill Chameleon, he shoots to right here. But the thing is, when he has Chameleon, he's like actually like up here. He's actually mad broken. But the moment they kill Chameleon, he's just going right here. Unfortunately. Let me think. Anybody else up for contention? The Baraka's just solid. Baraka's the only character that's probably up for contention. I think that could probably go higher. There's a lot of broken ass characters in the game. You know what? I'll put Baraka right here. I'll put Baraka right there. But if I put Baraka right there, then I probably have to put Ermac right there too. That's the thing. If I put Baraka up here, I have to put Ermac up there. That's probably my only point of contention. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think I like this list. Reptile is better than Sub-Zero. I think Smoke is definitely better than Sub-Zero. So yeah, this is your top 1 best character in the game. I need to point out that everybody in A tier, they can all win a tournament. Like, all these characters you can solo main and probably win a tournament with these characters. I do believe that. Even Havik. I think even though Havik is way harder, I do think he does have the bare minimum, and I think it's some really cheap pressure. That's why I kind of want to investigate him. Havik's one of the few characters in this game I actually haven't practiced or investigated yet. Because personally, I think his mids are good enough that I would play him just strike throwing after everything. And that's the thing. A lot of players just don't start gripping people. Just fucking grab folks. What the fuck? Just fucking snatch people, and then we send them back to neutral. Pocket Johnny? I don't think so. Cause Sub-Zero, I think does really well against a lot of the top tiers. I think. Have y'all seen? I've shown you guys a little bit before. Have you seen the Raiden Darius shit? This shit is so stupid. The reason why I think this team is so stupid is because like, yo, you get hit by a fucking back two and you fucking lose the entire game, bro. like if you get hit by this, you can actually lose the entire game. Like, this is just a blind guess. And then you loop it again, and you're just like, like that shit is so stupid. You can start playing so hard with this team. God forbid, if Darius and oh my god, if you guess wrong on the overhead and this is same frame, so this doesn't hit same frame, but this is not how much like damage you lose in the like real situation. Back in square one, like but like, hold on, I'm just trying to show you that if this hits same frame. Oh, right there we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on, watch. I got it right there. There we go. Ready? That hit same frame. Yeah, that hit you, this hit you overhead, by the way. Oh my god, I messed it up. So off an overhead. This is an overhead starter. This is an overhead starter. I need you guys to understand. This is an overhead starter. Okay. So that's an overhead starter. Okay. That hit you same frame. That's an unreactable overhead. Okay. Oh my god, you can actually do that. Hold up. Ah, fuck. So that hit you same frame, okay? That's an unreactable overhead. That shit is so stupid. One bar, unreactable overhead for 50%. Brother. And so the actual optimal situation is to actually do this. Sorry, I'm just make a hit same frame. I really think people should investigate this team. I'm not even trolling. So same frame. So you can. And then what's up? Oh my fuck. So real life scenario. Ready? Wait. I can just super you right there too. But the idea is that you get sub-played really badly by this team. Even doing shit like this in the corner is not cheap. Cause then, like, you get a lot of really cheap setups. Cause like oh my god, like the way you can layer them is so sick with this team. Cause like let's say I set them to auto block, right? So like, you can like shit like that is so cheap because you can like right, like it. Like that shit is so you're so scared of Darius, you're like You can also do shit like this as well. You can like this works, it's kinda hard, but this works, I'll show you. Yeah. You can throw combos with this shit. Yeah, like it's kind of cheap. It's actually mad broken. Yeah, I actually think this is mad broken. And so the reason why it's cheap with Raiden is because you're gonna get hit by this. Like you accept when you play against Raiden, he's gonna land back too, and it's fine. That's fine. Like you accept he's gonna land back too. What's not fine is what happens after he lands back two with Darius. Okay, like that is what's not fine. Okay, like if he lands back two and I go overhead off of this. Like as you can see, like you just kind of explode. Okay, then you get put in the corner. God, like I said, God forbid this hit same frame. Like, if I make this hit same frame mid-screen, which I can't, right? That hit same frame, okay? That hit same frame mid-screen, off an unreactable overhead, okay? Okay, off an unreactable overhead. That hit you same frame, okay? So you got back 2'd once? Look how much life you lost. I back 2'd you once? Look how much life you actually lost in that scenario. Like, this shit is so stupid. And then, like I said, even mid-screen, like, I can do shit like... I mistimed it, but you do get that. I'm bad. I forgot you can, like... Yeah, you should do that. Yeah. I'm so bad at timing this. Yeah, typically what I do is I just hold Darius, and then I just don't make him do anything. That's usually what I do. I just commit to low, and then I just, you know. Then when I have you in the corner, that's when I start doing shit like. Yeah, you can't do that, but you can. Yeah, usually I'm like. Sorry. This combos, I promise. So you can. Yeah, you see. So you can get a lot of really like it makes the mind games and pressure you can play off this. Like I said, it's just so sick. You can just like you can do a lot of really cheap shit. You can like. Yes, you can do down one form cell with this team, which is kind of cheap. Yeah, you can do down one storm cell again with this team. It's kind of cheap. But so I think people should investigate this, and you get extra health from it too. Yeah. Like I said, the biggest thing is that your win condition is that you just press this and then they die. Like it's so stupid. You're like this is so and then, like this is just safe on block. Like. So you get think of this like a 12 frame overhead. Like your standing 3 becomes a 12 frame overhead. So you like this is so stupid. Like, hey, what? Yeah, it's fucking stupid as hell. Meteorless. I actually killed Pulse with this. If Pulse, you were in my chat, I killed you with this already. It's mad cheap. I actually think this team is mad cheap. Because you just get set played really badly by the team. So I think people should investigate. This is probably the most fun team I've played in this game yet, because how much you just mix the opponent to death. It's like so sick. You get like I said, you can get so creative. Like you can like. Yeah, that does work. Every time you can like. Like that shit is so sick. Yeah, you can do so much cheap shit. It's so sick. Oh my god, I'm bad. Yeah, you can probably even do this. Hold up, actually, I'm probably getting it. Oh, I'm time it properly. Yeah, it's just cheap as hell. Yeah, it's so much damage from that shit. It's so cheap. Yeah. Cause Sonic, Raiden actually doesn't need a cameo with how good his movement is and how good shit like this is, and then you're just like, hey, what's up? Like this shit is cheap as hell. I'm gonna time this because it does actually work. There we go. Saw that? And then you just like, hey, baby, set it up again. What's up? You just get mixed to death with this team. It's so stupid. I think we're like you actually you get hit once, you can set play to death. That's why I like the team more. But yeah, that's my tier list. Clip it. Comments, questions, concerns. I'm not playing this shit.